Welcome back to Newcastle. A 93rd minute Garnacho winner sticks it in the back of the net, and United beat me 2-1 at home. And guess what? We've got our away from home up next. It's going to be great fun. What is going on there, guys? It is Kempy here, and I am back today with more Newcastle and back with more heartbreak because I just can't get away from the heartbreak at this point. We are currently sitting 6th in the Premier League since you guys were last here. Guess what? We've not conceded a goal. We drew 0-0 against Spurs, 1-0 against Norwich, 2-0 against Leicester, but that is not the story because XG wise, I am just so angry at this team. I don't know why it's not there. That's really annoying me. Where is the XG gone? The stats are on the side for some reason, which is very, very frustrating. But this game was about a 3.5 XG. This was like a 2.5, and Spurs was like a 2 XG as well. And we're just not scoring goals, and it's so frustrating. And then that game right there against Man Utd, we actually played quite well in. Eventually just lost, and I don't know why it's not showing me the stats on the left-hand side, which is infuriating, but it's just breaking my heart, the fact that we're still 6th in the league. We are all now up to date on games, which is nice. We are 4 points behind Nottingham Forest, who surely at some point have got to cave. We've got Palace ahead of us by 1 point, Villa behind us by 1 point, Villa 11 of us on points, Liverpool 1 point behind us, Arsenal 3 points behind us, Spurs 4 points behind us, and then there's a drop-off. But it's the same situation as last season. It's just a very, 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 very tight league. And I was looking as well at some sort of detailed stats of the team. And where was it? Oh, expected goals for, we're 3rd, which is great because we just can't score. And we're creating so many chances and not scoring them, which is infuriating. So, it's great fun. Man City now 20 games unbeaten. Haaland's got 34 goals in the league. And we're now away at Old Trafford against Manchester United. Oh, it's so frustrating. We've got United, we've got West Ham in the FA Cup, we've then got Notts Forest at home, which is a massive game for top 4. And then we've got City and Palace. I don't know, there might be loads of games in this episode. I might just give you all 5 in one because we have got to finish this season. And if my maths is correct, this is coming out on Wednesday. And it means we've got a long way to go, really. I'm sort of thinking if we can get all of these games done today, maybe not all in the episode, we might skip the FA Cup game and maybe the City game, because we're probably going to lose that. And then we'll probably try and come back for one more game this episode, maybe this season, maybe 2, which get a Friday, which then we would have to do the whole of season 3 over the weekend, which is sounding a bit rough. But you never know. We're going to have fun. We're going to get season 3 done regardless. It might be that they're like 45-minute specials. Like today might be a 45-minute special because you're going to have lots of games to watch. We might even go further than what I've just said. I don't know. Basically, I want to get it all done before FM24 officially drops on Monday, so we can start the completing FM challenge. So we'll see. Maybe we'll finish it on Monday. Who knows? All right. I don't know what's going on. Let's have this game away at Old Trafford against United. I'm absolutely rambling, and we're going to have a fun, long episode today, I think. And for this fun-filled game, we've got Manchester United away, of course. They're playing Onana, Dalot, Varane, Martinez, Josh Doy, Guido Rodriguez, Fernandes, Mount, Anthony Garnacho, and Højlund. Obviously, Garnacho broke my heart last time out, which was great. Obviously being one of my favourite players in real life. For him to absolutely murder me was fantastic. United played very, very well in that game. They play a very, very inverted system. It's inverted everywhere. And it looks very nice in the match engine, but very, very frustrating at the same time. So we've got Dan Burn, Livramento as the 2 fullbacks today. They're actually the wrong way round. So let me just edit that one because we don't want Dan Burn trying to run through everyone, do we? That's not what the plan is today. We can then obviously maybe switch them as well and keep it as so. But yeah, we're going to have to just try and defend and see if we can bring something back to St James's Park. At St James's Park, obviously a 2-1 loss. At Old Trafford, be great if we could win this game. I mean, apparently everyone's playing in the middle for us, which I don't understand. Very odd graph there. I now understand the graph. I've just switched everyone round, so they're all getting their brand new positions, aren't they? That makes more sense. Anthony with the ball out wide. Isaac does intercept, and Bruno G is on possession in his own box, is backing the ball, and Dan Burn is just going to kick it straight to Anthony. Fantastic. Josh Doig on the ball, finds Mason Mount, finds Garnacho. Don't, please. Oh my good lord, it's bounced off the post, bounced everywhere, and not quite gone in. Gurhey straight away, long ball through to Gordon, loses the ball, which is fantastic, and now Rasmus can drive at Botman, which is great. He's going to go inside, outside, and then fires it just over the bar. Great movement from Rasmus there. You'll notice Nick Pope is still in goal as well, and since I brought in Nicholas Heidel, Nick Pope has been fantastic. We've obviously had them 3 games in a row row where he didn't concede. Had a very good game last time against United, just about losing, which is very, very frustrating. But he's been very, very good since I brought in a keeper that can actually battle with him. So he's kept his position. I did tell Heidel to be the first team goalkeeper, but I mean, it's kind of hard for him to play. Doku is playing this game as well. He's been quite good off the bench. Very, very fast. He's great in the match engine, similar to Brian Zaragoza. Mokoko's played a little game. I think he's played one game against Norwich. And then Gavin Birch played a game as well and was quite good. So the loan signings I'm really happy with as well. I hope you enjoyed that wild January special we had. It is 0-0 here still. And I'm just debating dropping back because I don't want to lose this game. And quite frankly, if we try and go toe-to-toe, then we will lose. So we're going to just make a few clever changes, bring on a few big meaty men, I think, and just try and win this game. We're going to bring on Timber, Joe Linton and Renato Sanchez in midfield, and just try and go long ball and try and get a goal. Because we're away at Old Trafford. We've not created a single chance yet in our fancy system, so we might as well try and create something in this system. Dan Burn at left back, obviously always scares me. Gordon into Vieira. I think the subs have happened yet. Bruno G, Gordon. One more. Gordon. Should have played that through, really. Moretti was there for the chance. The subs haven't quite happened yet, but they'll happen now. And hopefully we can just contain this United side. And I would so take a point. I would so take a point. At 70th minute, we are still in the game. And they have now got a throw in. They broke my heart late on last time. Are they going to do the same today? Bruno, Garnacho, not you again. Nick Pope, what a save. He's been absolutely fantastic recently. It's brilliant. Doku's now having the greatest game, and neither is Isaac, which is fantastic. So we'll make them two changes as well. Please don't be a penalty. It's not. Thank God. Right, where's Wahi? Get him up top. Brian Zaragoza for Doku as well. And just switch them two around. That's 5 subs. We have done everything we can. No more tinkering, because I keep doing the tinkering and we keep losing the games. Just 5 minutes to go. Just hold this point, please. This does so much for us in the league because it just keeps us there in such a tough game. This would be such a good result. I'm so happy. I'd have so taken a point at the start of this game. I love it. Thank you for the point. Well done. I'm genuinely happy with a clean sheet again. Nick Pope doing fantastic. Scoring is again a bit of an issue. But the next 2 games, FA Cup, I would like to do well in. We've got to go ahead and do well against West Ham. And then Forest at home is our chance to close in on the top 4. Another must-win game. Right then, FA Cup time. We are against West Ham. They're playing Nathan Trott in goal, Kufal, Zuma, Agued, Emerson, Edson Alvarez, Souček, Bowen, Ward-Prowse, Ben Rama and Lucas Nemeshia. We've got Heidel in goal, Timber, Gurhi, Maguire, Dedic, Bruno G sitting deep with Smith Rowe and Joe Linton, Zaragoza, Gordon and Elia Wahi up top. Hopefully today we can get the victory and progress in the next round of the FA Cup. Apparently a highlight straight from kickoff back in to Joe Linton. Mark Gurhi, we are playing our fancy 3-2-4-1 again today, which is always fun. Gordon, poor pass into Bruno G, and Nemesha ruined us last time out. Dedic there doesn't intercept and drive things forward, which is good to see. Sets it back into Harry Maguire. Bruno G on the ball in DM, switches it out to Anthony Gordon, heads it back into Smith Rowe. Bruno G, Gordon on the ball on the right hand side, back into Timber. Bruno G. This is a wild start to the game. Why is this a highlight? It can't be because they're going to score. Edson Alvarez driving through, as if he's driving through, back to Bowen. How has that not gone in? Oh my lord. Right, Brian, down the left-hand side. Beats Kufal with pure speed, whips it in, and Zuma gets it cleared. But we're saying there's a push. I agree. I didn't see a push. I didn't even see a push. Brian Zaragoza gets the ball in. I'm guessing it was Zuma on Gordon because they're both clicked on. Penalty awarded. It was Emerson on Gordon. It's going to be Slabhead to put it in. Oh, he's got quite good penalties. He scored one this season already and he sends Nathan Trott the wrong way. Gets the arm up like he's Alan Shearer, and Maguire makes it 1-0 to the tune. Right, Dedic on the ball. Goes short to Bruno Guimaraes. Back into Harry Maguire. The goal scorer for today, Bruno G. Not a great ball forward. And Nemeshia plays it off nicely to Ben Rama. But a great challenge there from Timber. Okay. I suppose that's Field Manager at his absolute finest, isn't it? FM24 beta, everyone. It's great for own goals. Great challenge from Timber. Keeper's just decided he doesn't want to save the ball, falls on the floor and rolls into the back of the net. Great. Right, well, hopefully we can pick ourselves up from the absolute calamity that's just happened. Zaragoza finds Joe Linton into Smith Rowe. Gordon on the left, right-hand side. Cuts it across. Good save from Nathan Trott after the deflection. I'm a bit taken aback by what's just happened, you know. We've had one own goal from Anthony Gordon from the halfway line. That tops it off, I think. Timber into Joelinton, Timber back into Gordon, drops to Maguire. I thought he was going to try and get a second. Gordon, and it eventually falls in through hitting Joelinton and going in, which is fantastic. It's two, but I've just got absolutely no words in this. I don't know what is, but I'm absolutely baffled. Right, 15 to go then. It's been a little bit quiet in the last sort of 15, which is good because we're winning. I'm going to bring off Bruno G because he's absolutely battered. Gavin Birch is cup tied for this game, so he can't come on. We're going to bring on Jeremy Doku. We're going to get on Makoko as well. A whole sweep of changes. Get Smith out on the left-hand side and get Fabio Vieira in midfield, who's actually been brilliant since coming in. Quite a big fan. He's been very, very good. Brahim Diaz has been quite good in recent games as well. We've got a lot of creative players out there, which is good because when you sort of start with Newcastle, that is not the case. 2-1 then in the 89th minute. Hopefully, after that freak own goal, we're going to be through to the next round of the FA Cup. And thankfully, after that, we are through to the next round of the FA Cup. Right, quarterfinals of the FA Cup then. Let's skip the draw and see who we get away against Manchester United again. Fantastic. Right, that's the FA Cup done, isn't it? Brilliant. That's after the game against City as well. So... You know what? We're just going to have an absolutely mental episode today. We're going to have Forest, City, United, and then we'll see because that Palace game's been moved. And they might come back for just the end of the season tomorrow. And then we're going to have probably double upload Friday, double upload Saturday, double upload Sunday, double upload Monday. To just have another 8 episodes of just pure fun. I've really enjoyed this Newcastle save and I want to just keep making it. So we're going to get it out 3 seasons before the end. I think we're going to have a big bumper episode today, a big bumper episode tomorrow, a Friday transfer special midday, a Friday kicking for the season special, massive games on Saturday, massive games on Sunday, and just a lot of videos coming out. So up next, home against Forest, who are 4th. And the team for today's game, then Nicholas Heidel keeps his spot in goal. Timber at right back, Gerhi, Botman, Dedic, Bruno G, I think he said Grumio, Emil Smith-Rowe, Moretti, Kubo, Zaragoza and Wahi. The Forest team, Turner, Aurier, Worrell, Niakate, Simicast, Sangare, Danilo, Facundo Palestri, Gibbs White, Hudson-Odoi and Awonyi. Remember, this side is sitting 4th in the league, so let's shut a few people up, let's get some confidence in there, and let's go and have a good result, shall we? Right, Brian throws it into Moretti, back out wide to Brian, back to Moretti, hit it. Oh, just over the bar. Good start. Well, half hour in then, and we've got another throw in. This is the next highlight you're going to see. Timber with the throw in. We're going to just about retain possession. Smith-Rowe's got space. Brian Zaragoza is there, and he gets it for his 9th of the season. A fantastic finish from Brian. He's really had a very good start to this game, but does get the goal to put us 1-0 ahead and moves us closer. Crystal Palace, which beat Blackburn 6-1. They're on an absolute mission as well. It seems like the underdogs this season are trying to do Leicester's, but none of us are going to win the league because City are absolutely clear. But I mean, we're all having very, very good seasons. Us, Forest, Palace seem to have really stepped it up since last season. And teams like, I think Arsenal and Spurs are down below us. I think Chelsea are second, having a very good season, along with United. Liverpool are just below us, I think. So a lot of teams that could still fire themselves back up if we drop it from form. We've got to be very, very careful. Aurier does find Palestra on the right-hand side, who cuts it back to Hudson-Odoi and makes it 1-0. As quick as we score, we concede. That seems the classic Newcastle way. Well, that's half-time, and we are obviously drawing this game at 1-0. We are dominating possession, 69% of the ball. They've got just 6 shots to our 6 as well. Just not really creating enough, which is a little bit weird because I feel like we should be doing better in this game. I'm going to bring on Makoko for Wahi because Wahi's not doing anything, a 6.3. And I'm going to get off Kubo as well for Jeremy Doku, and then Vieira for Bruno Guimaraes and move Moretti into the DM role purely because Bruno is absolutely battered out there. Corner ball for Forest isn't going to be taken. Just one of them highlights, and hopefully we can see them changes impact this game. Right, Dedic with the throw in, long ball in, cleared away. Seems to happen quite a lot, but I feel like they're very good because of the amount of big men we've got. Botman does play it down the left, and Zaragoza leaves the ball. Aurier finds Joe Worrell in the centre, back into Turner, long ball cleared. We have to win this. Right, Botman, good touch. Moretti, calm down. Smith-Rowe, Doku, beat your man, or play it back to Moretti. It's all right, I don't mind it. Back to Doku, beat him and whip it. That's fantastic. Makoko, oh, he's not won the header. And Simicast clears. Dedic picks it back up, puts it out wide to Zaragoza. Great bit of play. Moukoko, his first goal for the club. And what a loan signing it is. It's a free one. And Youssoufa Moukoko gets his goal. What a goal as well. Very, very important goal. And one that could quite literally change our season. Them loan signings, 2 of them on the pitch right now, both having an impact. 2-1 up. It is driving towards the end of the game. 89th minute. We've got some time wasting on. We're probably going to see that a little bit here. Smith Rowe, why did he dog on that awful touch? Palestri, it's a ball through to Bayer Moyarao. Heidel's come out to claim the ball, and he's very good on the ball. And you can see that there. Ball into Gurhey. Livramento has come on, and so has Dan Burn. Fabio Vieira driving through. Beza back to Doku. Doku back to Vieira. Back to Smith Rowe. That's beautiful play. Smith Rowe puts it wide of the mark. Is that the last highlight we see? Oh, it's not. Of course it's not. Of course it's not. Palestri. Oh, it's shocking. What a save. He's given the ball away, but he saves it. Oh, my God. Get it away. That's an absolute worldy effort, but it's gone wide, and we've beaten Forest. And we've kept our top 4 dreams alive, which I didn't think at the start of this season or even the start of this episode I'd be saying beating Forest would be good for top 4, but we are now just 3 points behind Forest. We're only 7 points off the title. It's such a tight league. I tell you, we're now 4 points clear of Arsenal, which is a nice little gap to have. And I mean, we need to just keep winning because everyone else is winning. Zaragoza with a fantastic performance. Again, that guy is a standout performer. Massive result. We've now got City away from home, which is going to be tough. Followed by United in the Cup. And then a nice sort of couple of games, Bournemouth and Fulham. Fulham in 11th, Bournemouth in 17th. Then before Palace away from home. I think we're going to play the next 2 games of this bumper episode. And then maybe come back just for a massive spree of games towards the end. How many would that be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With a dangerous finish with Chelsea, Liverpool. That'll be a nice little way to finish, I think, because I think this is going to be the end of our FA Cup journey. I might even make it the end because I'm all happy with how we've done so far. I might play a complete backup team and just go out so we can just concentrate on getting top 4. But City up next. We've gone for a defensive 4-3-3 just to try and not get completely utterly embarrassed today. Haaland, Koeman, Rafinha, Mateus Nunes, Bernardo Silva, Rodri, Gvardiol, Akanji, Diaz, Stones and Edison. You can see why they're top of the league. Or I don't know if they are top of the league. They're very good, aren't they? The team is just a joke. So many players, dirty team, breaking all the rules. They will be top after they probably beat us today. But we've just got to try and play a little bit of football and see if we can hit them on the counter-attack, I suppose. We're going direct against them. It's sort of the only way I can see anything happening. Gordon is driving down that right-hand side very well, to be honest. Cuts it back into Joe Linton, who's playing his favourite ball-winning midfielder role. Gvardiol has just managed to win that ball back very easily, Bowen. City are probably now going to bring this one clear. Mateus Nunes on the ball in the middle of the park. Just walking through. Timber does win the challenge and Joe Linton's on the ball again. Back in to Botman. Haaland's running around like an absolute crazy man. Pope back in goal today over Heidel. Just because we're against a very good side and his shot stop ability is very, very good. Gurhey decides to give Rodri the ball and Haaland's through and goal. And it's 1-0. And I might honestly bring you back just to the end of this game because that guy is a robot and he's just too good, simply. So if you might just see you might not just see the final whistle. It's disallowed. Yeah, have that, robot man. We're staying in it. Right, a bit of classic City build-up then. Gvardiol down the left-hand side finds Kingsley Coman, who's going to just run down the wing and probably whip it into Haaland because that's how they scored all their goals against us last time. Oh, we're just going to do that to him. And Gurhey's going to block it and give it straight to Coman. And maybe it would have been easier if I just saw you at full time. Coman makes it 1-0, and that one it hurts the heart a little bit because that feels like a bit of an error, which didn't need to happen. I'm not even going to... I don't even know whether to demand more. I don't really want to put anyone down. We're against an absolute joke. There's just... Yeah, it's what happens when you just break every single rule in the book, I suppose, isn't it? John Stones on the ball. Going to drive forward and no one's going to really stop him, which is fun. I might do what we did last time, just switch at half-time to our ridiculous attacking formation and see if it scares them, because it actually worked last time, I think, didn't it? Did we win 3-2? We might have actually beat them last time, but I think this is exactly what we done last time. We were 1-0 down at half-time and then we went attacking and we surprised them at half-time. So you never know. Let's not give up just yet. Gvardiol on the ball, into Rodri, into Bernardo Silva, into Haaland. And it's time to give up, I think. Maybe not. Disallowed again. If it's 1-0 at half-time, we don't give up. We've created nothing yet. This is what happened last time. And then we go attacking off. I feel like we have to start off, though, in this defensive system to then give it the element of surprise rather than trying to attack them from the off and they're like, have a laugh. We're disappointed. And then, look, bang. And then we attack. Joelinton comes off. Fabio Vieira comes on because he's been a creative genius for us. And Smith Rowe for Gordon. And now watch. Goals galore. And when I said goals galore, I'm hoping it's for us to clarify. Botman to Dedic to Brian. Brian into Fabio Vieira, loses the ball and Haaland's through again. Oh, Bernardo Silva, go away. He didn't go away. 3-0, battered. We'll move on, shall we? Right then, United again. In the FA Cup this time, quarter-finals, we've got Wahi up top, Zaragoza, Smith Rowe, Moretti, Bruno G, Vieira, Dedic, Maguire, Gurhi, Timber, Pope. United coming out with Muslera, Dallo and Shaw as the fullbacks, Varane, Martinez, Guido Rodriguez, Mount, Fernandes, Anthony, Rashford, Højlund. It's a very, very strong Manchester United side. We've probably just stayed in Manchester for this very, very sad week of when we lost to Manchester City and now probably crash out the FA Cup. Or maybe not, or maybe yes. Let's be honest, it's going to be a very, very tough game. But I'm not that fussed if we lose here. I want to concentrate on the league. We need top 4 football, or season 3 is pretty much pointless. We need to be in the Champions League next year. I mean, after about half hour, it seems we've at least frustrated United so far. They've got 2 yellow cards, just about ahead on possession, just about ahead on shots. They've got a corner ball here, which is well headed by Mark Gurhi, and Pope is going to retain the ball. I mean, at least it seems like we're putting up a nice fight today. Nick Pope going to probably just waste a lot of time and kick it straight to him, I'm guessing. Yeah, pretty much. Bruno G does... Oh, hang on. Windmill will be over here. Brian on the left-hand side. Can he get it in to Wahi? Can't. He finds Moretti on the edge. You can find another one on the edge to Bruno, who just takes his time. And, yeah. Great. 1-0. That was the weirdest bit of play I've ever seen. It seems like 4 people there had a chance at a shot and didn't. I mean, you could argue here the cut back to Bruno G, hit it, doesn't. Plays it into Fabio Vieira, Turner hits it, doesn't. Bruno G doesn't. Diane Smith Rowe, who I didn't think was going to hit it, goes near post and it sneaks in to make it a 1-0 then against United in 35 minutes. And like I said, we at least seem that we're playing quite well today, which is nice to see. Obviously, after quite a tough defeat against City, and maybe a few games before that as well, they're a little bit tough. It's nice to see that we've turned up today. Maguire on the ball, good ball over the top as well. And he could have got the end of that, but doesn't quite. And United retain possession. Martinez finds Rafa Varane in the middle of the park, back into Muslera, out wide to Martinez again to Bruno Fernandes to Luke Shaw. Good bit of high press there from Smith Rowe, but they are probably going to break through it, or not quite. He's asleep, and Moretti's on the ball. I don't know what's happened there because it was awful. Timber, though, has got Rashford in his back pocket by the looks of it. Timber back into Vieira. Oh, wow, he's got to be offside. It's a fantastic pass, I tell you that. And if he's not offside, fantastic finish. But that looks too good to be true. The goal review is going on. Is he going to get that hand up? He has got that hand up, and it is disallowed. And Manchester United keep it at 1-0. Just about, though. We've definitely got a chance in this one, then. It looks like it's Liverpool and Man City in the semis waiting for us, which is great. And I don't know who the other team is, but probably quite a difficult one. I'd like to win a trophy, but I think top 4 is more important. Which is, I mean, I've not exactly rested everyone, but there was not really much need to either. Dedic on the ball, finds a good ball to Smith Rowe, great ball to Wahi, but again, he looks a tad offside to me. If not, a fantastic goal, but I think he's just offside again. Yeah, he is. Wahi's not very good at holding his line, I will say that. He seemed to score a lot of offside goals, and there he is again with another. I mean, we can't do too many of them because they will punish us. Good ball in. Maguire wins the header just on top of the goal there. Maguire would surely love a goal here at Old Trafford. He'd probably definitely go on his knees and thingy and cup his ears and do it all at the same time around his head just to shush people. But you know what he's like. He loves it. I mean, I take it in today's game. Guido Rodriguez on the ball, finds Kobe Mainu, finds Bruno Fernandes, back to Dallo, back to Fernandes on the right-hand side now, is worst position in the world. Dallo on the ball again in the centre, back to Varane. Probably going to find it back to Martinez. He is indeed. He's then going to take his time and find Luke Shaw to Garnacho, who's broke our hearts twice already today. Now going to drive down the left-hand side. Gets to the byline, cuts it back and somehow blocked, and it's not found the back of the net. And some impressive defensive work there, and we might as well sort of actually go for this. Let's bring on Dan Burn and make him just a standard fullback. Keep the inverted one on the other. No, we'll go fullback. And I mean, other than that, I suppose we sort of maybe bring on the two more aggressive midfielders and try and hold out this game. We'll bring on Doku for Zaragoza as well for that bit of pace on the left-hand side. Isaac's actually back after this game and hopefully no more injuries for him. We did get another 8 to 10 day one. I'm not sure if you've seen that. But he did get another one for the City game, which was frustrating as usual. Just 8 minutes to go. We are 1-0 up then. We're going to drop things back to balanced and waste some time. We could be on here for an upsetting victory for United. We could go to a semi-final of a cup. Or Eriksen's going to whip it in and they're going to score. Lindelof on the ball. Back to Eriksen. Can he get a ball in? He has. Mainu. Oh my God. Maguire clears off the line and Doku can run it clear. How we've not conceded there, I do not quite know. But very well done, Doku. You have brought that free kick, an absolute champ. I know we're going to play for set piece as well and get a little bit dirty at it. Just 5 to go then. How much added on is the question? 3 added on. Burn with the free kick. Why would you whip it in, Dan? You haven't got the pace to run back. I'll tell you what, look at him. He's like lightning. Jesus. Muslera clears and Bruno G wins the header. Renato Sanchez retains the possession and Gerhi knocks it back to Nick Pope. Just waste of time, lads. Oh my God. We don't need to be silly. Okay. Yeah, well done. Smith Rowe, don't be silly. Nice. Look at us. We're using our football brains. It's beautiful stuff. Maguire. Oh. It was beautiful stuff. Oh my God. Thank you. I've seen too many own goals. No. Garnacho, no. Mount, no. This game just loves to break my heart. It's its favourite thing to do. Just to drag me in. I don't want to replay. I'd rather lose. It's extra time. Okay, at least it's extra time. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? We don't really deserve to be in this position. United have lucked out and they've got a free kick on the edge of the box from Eriksen, which is going to fly in the top bins and we're going to call it a day. Oh, even worse. It's got a deflection and gone the other side. It's not even a good free kick. We've got to watch United build up from the back now, which is fun. Luke Shaw down the left-hand side into Garnacho. This has just used everyone's energy up. We didn't need it. Just put us out already. Mount, yeah. Oh, he's missed it because he's rubbish. So infuriating. Just put us out. When you're going to put us out, just make us lose and we can move on. Rather than give us this little slimmer of hope, which you don't give us anyway, and we just lose. I'd rather we were just out, because now it's 10 times more annoying because everyone's absolutely battered out there, running around on 0 legs, and we're just going to end up losing anyway. There was no difference. So what was the point in all this malarkey? There was none, was there, FM? You're just trying to annoy me. Joe Linton brings it clear, gets tackled by Mainu like he's not even there, and Mainu's going to drive out wide. Whips it in. Dan Burn wins it straight to Bruno. Lord, how have we stayed in that? I mean, an Eriksen brace. Really? Eriksen. Renato Sanchez. Oh, what have I just pressed? Renato Sanchez back to Gerhi. Livramento. Oh, it's a shocking ball, isn't it? It's absolutely awful. You can't even blame the fact you're tired. You've just come on, Tino. Oh, Eriksen to Mount. Mount down the line. Could challenge Doku. Mainu's there again. Oh, how have we stayed alive? We haven't. Yeah, that's me done. Thank you for watching today's episode. I really appreciate all your guys' support. We're going to finish this horrendous, torrid season next time out and hopefully clutch up top 4. We're out of the FA Cup, which was my plan. But, hopefully in the 90 minutes rather than going to extra time like this and wasting everyone's time. We're losing 3-1. I highly doubt we get back into this one. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your guys' support recently. It's been absolutely mental. If you haven't watched the Manchester United reboot where I actually want United to do well, that is down in the comments or up there. It's blown up and it's done very well. So massive thank you. I mean, there's a minute left. I don't know why I'm still talking because it's done, isn't it? And I'm sitting here rambling and I've said goodbye and I'm not even gone goodbye yet. I mean, that sums it up. Yeah, I'm done. Thanks for watching and I'll speak to you next time.